Now, this is the last set of questions that I will explain because the other two, where we are just finding out the all possible candidates or the rational roots, you should be able to do that yourself based on our earlier lessons. Here, what will I do? I'm supposed to find out for the given expression, the given polynomial, which is a cubic polynomial, for this polynomial, we are already given the information provided. The x minus 2 is a factor. If it's already a factor, then that means if I will use a synthetic division, then I will have a 0 as a result at the end. Neg f of 2 is a 0. And we are required to find all zeros. We are required to find all zeros or all other roots algebraically. So let's try it. First of all, I will again try to simplify my work by using synthetic division. This tells me that I need to bring in over here a 2. And then after that, I will write down the coefficients of everything that's available, 26 and then a negative 20. Then I will just simply drop it down. I will be trying to go a little fast over here. Let me know if that helps. This is a 4. Then we have a negative 8. And then we have a negative 24. That will leave me with a 2. And that will give me, oh, I did a mistake. Don't let me do the mistakes, remember. So I'm multiplying over here 2 times 8. Let's put it over here. 2 times 8, negative 8, right? And this will give me a negative 16, which leaves me here with 10, which is positive. And then I'm again multiplying it with 2, which gives me a negative 20. And over here, I will have a 20, which gives me as a final result a 0. So it's true that x minus 2 is a factor, but the benefit I got over here is now I have the quotient q of x, which I can now figure out. It's by reducing one exponent, 2x squared minus 8x, and then plus a 10. Let's equate it to 0 because we are trying to solve this quadratic equation. And how will I solve it? Remember the quadratic formula that I told you? I will write down that formula over here again, just as a reminder that x equals a b negative b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, and the whole thing is divided by a 2a. When do we use this formula? When you have over here an a x square plus bx plus a c equals a 0. So if I will compare here, what's the a? A here is 2. What's the b? The b here is negative 8. And the c here is 10, right? Let's put these values over here in the quadratic formula. Negative b, I'm not forgetting the 8 is negative, and then plus and a minus square root of b square, that means negative 8 square minus 4 times a is a 2 and the c is a 10. Let's put it down over there. And now it's just a simplification with one simple fact that I don't want you to forget. Let's look at that. So 8 plus minus. Here, 8 square is a 64. And then minus, what will I have over here? Is it minus? Yes, all that is good. So 4 2s are 8, 8 10s are 80. So we have here an 80, like that. Good. Whole thing divided by a 4. Let's try to bring it in focus now. Here, looking at this, the fact that I mentioned earlier is that we are now left with a negative sign inside the square root, whole thing divided by 4. And as a reminder, whenever you have a negative sign in the square root, that's an I. So what will I do for that? I will put over here 8 plus and minus 4I divided by a 4, which will give me a 2 plus and minus 4. 4 will be definitely, when divided by a 4, gives me an I. And these are the two roots, one with the negative, one with the positive. And how can I write that as a single thing? I can put over here the 2, which was already given as a root, as a factor, and the 2 that we have used here. So I will now bring it back over here, and I have 3 different roots for the expression. One is a 2, the second root is a 2 minus I, and the third root is 2 plus I, and we are done. That's what you're going to provide as your result.